Hello friends, welcome back to i4Games. My name is Joseph and PlayStation says it's easy to upgrade in the new PlayStation Plus. Marvel's Wolverine mocap may be on the way. The voice of Returnal speaks on her character's look and more. Let's get into the PlayStation news. After Sony announced the official launch date rollout for the all-new PlayStation Plus on Friday, some users are starting to receive an official email from Sony regarding the automatic migration into an equivalent tier with the same price and benefits. But the email also states it's easy to upgrade to the higher benefits plans at any time, and it will only require you to pay the difference between your current plan and the upgraded plan you want, adjusted for the remaining time of your subscription. This potentially means that if you have a year left of PlayStation Plus and want extra, you will need to pay $40 to jump, while Premium requires $60. Insomniac's lead animator Mike Josh, who previously worked on Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales among other games, has posted a photo of their motion capture set, saying it's really peaceful now but won't be for long. Josh's resume confirms he's working on the Weapon X program game, but they may be into an early prototype phase given the game's to be confirmed release window, with their next game being Marvel's Spider-Man 2 targeting a 2023 release. Speaking of Insomniac, they may also be getting ready for its upcoming multiplayer game, with head of technology Sean McKay posting on Twitter they are looking for a senior gameplay manager to help build a world-class engineering team for this project. We have some leads on what the game might be from Xbox era Nick Baker, who said last year that Insomniac's third game in the pipeline also has ties with Marvel, while job postings from last year hinted at episodic non-linear storylines, multiplayer narrative with combat, progression, and economy. People are eager to know what's Kojima Productions' next project, and since he posted a photo on his Japanese Twitter account, speculation has run around suggesting it may be a PS5 project. The photo included a PS5 dev kit in the background, suggesting they just had a meeting about whatever they were working on. While we may want to get anything out of Kojima's tweets, it's no surprise they have a PS5 dev kit given they shipped Death Stranding for the console last year. Sometimes you are just excited about your setup and want to share it with the world, you know? Kojima may also be working with Xbox after signing a letter of intent last year to work on a cloud project, a deal that is still on as of a couple of weeks ago amid rumors of a Sony acquisition. Sony seems to be committed to more PC releases in the future, giving a recent job posting sent to BGC. The San Mateo, California-based role is for a senior director responsible for leading PC growth and developing and implementing a commercial strategy for PC. This year, Sony has launched God of War for PC, which was very well received, and will be launching the Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection for PC later in 2022. God of War 2018 is now available through NVIDIA GeForce Now streaming service across nearly all devices, including PC with up to 1440p and 120fps for RTX 3080 members, 1440p or 1600p on Mac supported devices, 120fps on mobile, and up to 4K on Shield TV. Kratos and Atreus may also be confirmed to visit your PS4 and PS5 this year, according to the animator director for Sony Santa Monica Bruno Velasquez, after he replied to a fan reassuring him the game will 100% come this year. This was after God of War 2018 director Cory Barlog posted a status on the project saying they will show more as soon as they're ready, while thanking fans on the 4th anniversary of the game. Will the game indeed hit this year? Sound off in the comments below. With PlayStation Now days counted as the service will be merged into PlayStation Plus starting this May, games have started to leave without warning. 27 games will be removed between now and May 17, including Sonic Adventure and Adventure 2, Exile's End, Crazy Taxi, NBA 2K18, WWE 2K19, and Grand Theft Auto Vice City, out of which only Grand Theft Auto Vice City was announced with time availability, and Sony is not announcing the rest anywhere. This is not surprising, as they may not want to renew some games, they have to create new contracts for the new service, or they don't make sense, like WWE 2K19 or NBA 2K18 being almost 4 and 5 years old respectively. But it's wrong they're not telling people this in any of their communication channels. Sean Benson, global head of third-party portfolio at PlayStation, has shut down rumors about the From Software acquisition after she posted a picture of herself in the office beside the statue of Malenia, one of Elden Ring's characters. She said she just posted the photo because she's a huge fan of the game, and returning to the office she saw the statue and wanted a picture, nothing more, plus reminding everyone she works at third-party content acquisition and not studios, which is a different team. A reminder for us fans that the people working there might also be fans. Returnal's voice actor Jane Perry talked with Eurogamer about Twitter comments on the looks of the game's protagonist Selene after the release of the game, saying that some people said she was ugly or not very attractive. She thought the comment was illuminating on what's expected of female kick-ass hero characters in games like Selene and how people get fed of a particular stereotype expecting it to always be the same. Perry also explained how Selene's face model Anne Bayer changed the Twitter conversation into a positive one, telling this person their comment was great because she's a fashion model and has been told compliments too many times, and being Selene allowed her to be different. Returnal's narrative director Greg Loudon told Perry in reference to stereotypically glamorous women in games that everything Selene isn't is what makes her what she is. In case you don't know the game, Selene is a middle-aged woman and a mother that faces tension between her duty and her family. The game also does a great job of exposing her mental struggles, which to me makes her a more believable character than most. After PlayStation platforms were left out of Borderlands 3 crossplay in June 2021 due to issues between Sony, Gearbox and 2K, fans will finally be able to join in the fun with their friends on other platforms. Gearbox has said the feature will be coming to PS4 and PS5, thus enabling full crossplay with a future update this spring. If you missed out on the news, Gearbox developed the full functionality, but CEO Randy Pitchford revealed they were asked to remove it from PlayStation platforms before release. According to documents revealed in the Epic vs Apple case, Sony asked crossplay developers for compensation if their player base drops too low in proportion to the revenue it generates in a month, something that likely had to do with the removal. But it's good to know it's finally happening. In related news, Gearbox also announced on Friday that a new Tales from the Borderlands game is coming in 2022, developed by Gearbox and 2K. This is a new entry in the 2014 interactive adventure game developed by Telltale Games. However, despite the developer being rebooted in 2018, they are not making a return to the series. A new report shared by account NGT to DualShockers on the recently announced Star Wars game from former Uncharted director Amy Hennig indicates the game is a revival of Project Ragtag, one that Hennig worked during her time at EA. The project started at Visceral Games and continued after the closure of the studio in 2017, finally being cancelled in 2019. Just like that project, the new game will take place in the Rebel Alliance era of the original trilogy. House of the Dead Remake is coming to PlayStation platforms this April 28, according to the game's official Twitter account, a full ground-up recreation of Sega's arcade classic that is also trying to bring back the light gun action with the PlayStation Move. The peripheral will be patched after launch, and despite still being used on VR games, it's weird to see games in this time use it as a standalone, but if it adds to the experience, I guess there's no harm. You are gonna need the official PS4 camera and Move controller, and if you are on PS5 you require the dongle USB adapter since the console lacks the connection port, something that you can request for free if you are a VR user. Techland announced the recent entry in its parkour action-adventure series Dying Light 2 has sold 5 million in its first month of being on sale. And according to Techland boss Pavel Markevka, it's a great example of the unforgettable experience they create for their players. They also revealed the original game has reached 20 million sold since launching in 2015. Square Enix announced Outriders will be getting a Worldslayer paid expansion for PS4 and PS5 this June 30. It can be purchased as an upgrade or bundled with the base game. The expansion will offer a new campaign that you can start playing without going through the main story, since there's a level 30 boost, new weapons, gear and legendary items, new apocalypse tiers, and a new trial mode. And there you go, that's all the time we have for this episode of PlayStation News. Let us know what you think about any of these stories in the comments below, like or dislike to share your feedback, check out other videos you may enjoy while you're here, and consider subscribing for more PlayStation content. Thank you so much for watching, my name is Joseph, this is Hype for Games, and let's get hype!